everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be picking my July TBR using my TBR jar. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be picking 5 books based off of the prompts that I get when I pick a paper out of the jar, and then I've got my TBR, my physical TBR, lined up here on this ledge, and we're going to just pick one that fits the prompt the best. So let's get into it. Okay. I've got a yellow one. Yellow is my favorite color, so I'm going to start with it. This first one is a 4-word title. Okay. With 4-word title, it looks like I have 2 options so far. The first one is Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. This one is an adult thriller where this woman named Jet is attacked, and she is told that she has about a week to live, and instead of going through this procedure that might or might not, may or may not work, she decides to try and catch the person who killed her. It's really interesting. I've had it on my TBR for a long time, but I just haven't picked it up, so this could be a really good opportunity to do that. And my other option is a romance called Better Than the Movies. This one is essentially about some high schoolers. This girl named Liz has a crush on a boy, and this other boy named Wes is friends with the boy that she has a crush on. So to get the other guy's attention, she decides to befriend Wes and try and use him to not use him, but have him help her get this other guy's attention. And through it, they end up falling in love. I'm assuming there's going to be some cliche stuff just based off of the cover. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, I actually do have one other. It's very short. I actually realized I do have one other book that fits the 4-word title, and this is A Study in Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. And it's really short. It's a ridiculously short Sherlock Holmes, and I love Sherlock. So even though it's really short, I might put that one on my TBR because I've been wanting to read it, and I feel like this gives me a good reason to. Plus, I've been rewatching Sherlock. So I think this might be a nice short little summer read, even if it's not summery. This feels like something I could just bring with me on a vacation or something and read really quickly. So I might do this one. Okay, so for the next one, I don't know. We've got a blue. This one is, a book with a red cover. Okay, so for this first one for a red cover, I've got 5 Broken Blades by Maya Corlin. So essentially these 5 people are going to try and assassinate the king, but then there's going to be some political intrigue involving who's going to actually take the crown and what's going to have to happen after that. So I've got this one as an option. Next, I've got An Ember in the Ashes, and this one, from what I remember hearing about it, is about this girl who her brother is taken or killed or something. I think taken, and she is trying to get him back. And her friend, he joins the other side of this war. So it's almost like an enemies to lover things. I don't know if they actually do become lovers or not, but they were childhood friends and now they're split up and they have to navigate their friendship and their relationship while being on opposite sides. And then this one is a 4-book series, and I've heard that it's very good. So that one's also an option. Then this one is more of an orangey red, but I still think it's red. To me it looks red. It's definitely got a lot of orange though. This is The Sunlit Man by Brandon Sanderson. This one is the next one in my Cosmere reading order. I plan to read it this month. I have no idea what it's about. I just know that it's connected to Stormlight in some way and that it's next on my order. So that's not very helpful. I haven't even read the back at all. Yeah. And lastly, I've got Best Offer Wins. This one is a thriller in a way. It follows a very, very morally gray character. She's trying to befriend this couple who is going to be selling their house in hopes that they will sell it to her privately instead of letting it go to like this auction, because apparently the housing market in this world is horrible. Like, it is so hard to buy a house. It's essentially like bidding wars, and she's trying to befriend them for not great reasons because of it. So out of these four, I think it's kind of obvious, but I'm going to go with The Sunlit Man because I want to read it anyway. So yeah. Next, I can do a green, a red, or a pink. So let's go with pink. Let's see what we get this time. Ooh, okay. So this is a book with an interesting first line. Okay, I just looked at Caraval, and literally the first chapter so far, it's just that line and then a bunch of letters. I think that's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm still going to look at other books too, but I think that's kind of fun. Okay, so this one is like a summer romance. I think that first line is a little interesting. Everyone in the crowded bar has a cold drink and a group of friends. And then the next line is, I'm the only one sitting alone, though I might not be for long. I feel like that's interesting as well. So there's some good contenders here. I think based off of what I have right now, I'm going to go with Caraval, just because I feel like it fits the vibe of my TBR more, and I think it caught my attention. Okay, so for this last two, I've got a green and a red. So this first one is a gray cover. Hopefully we have some good ones. Okay, so it looks like the only one that really has a gray cover is The Lord of the Rings. So I feel like everybody knows what this is about. I don't even know if I could do a synopsis of this one. I think I'm going to read The Fellowship of the Ring. Just, it's all three in one, but still, that I'll just read the first one. So that one was easy. My last color that I need is red. So okay, and this last one's kind of easy. It's a hardcover book. So I've got a lot of options with this one, so I'm going to try and go through. Based off of what I have now, I've got two older books, a younger fantasy, and then a more adult fantasy. So I want to see if I can get a romance or something else, maybe something lighter in here. However, I don't know if I'm going to get that. Okay, so I've got two options. Well, three. I just don't have one of the books right now. First option is Tailored Realities by Brandon Sanderson. This is a collection of short sci-fi stories, and I know it's a lot of fun. I read the first couple lines, and I was really, really intrigued. So I feel like this could be a great option. There is also Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber, and this one follows this lady who believes that some magical stuff is real based off of what she has been told. And she runs into this man called the Watchman, and he tells her when she's going to die, that it's going to be tomorrow at midnight, unless she finds this magical object. So it's kind of like a thriller. It might not be a thriller, but the synopsis makes it feel like a thriller. So she's like on this quest to find this object to prevent her death. So that one's also a good option. The other book that I don't have that I know I will have next month is the fifth book in the Dungeon Caller Carl series. I don't know what it's about. I mean, I know what it's about. It's a continuation of the series, so I have a general idea. I don't even know what it's called. I just know I'm going to have it. So those are my options right now. I mean, I have other hardcovers, but they weren't like speaking to me. So I think based off of those, it's kind of hard because I don't actually have the other Dungeon Crawler Carl book. I feel bad putting that on my TBR, even though I don't even own it yet, when I'm trying to work on getting my physical TBR down. So I think I'm going to pick between these two. And between these two, I'm going to go with Tailored Realities. The beginning really caught my attention, and I'm just interested. I've never actually sat down and read a collection of shorter stories before. So I feel like this could also be a fun experience with something new. I will see you in the next video. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. It really, really helps support the channel. And yeah, if you have any book recommendations or anything, feel free to leave it in the comments. Have you read any of these books that I was talking about? Did you like them? Did you not like them? Are there any books that you are screaming at me to pick up and read? Yeah, that's all I have for today. So thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.